welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the Jayhawks and the home team. And the Jayhawks have possession. Here's Dotson. Now the starting group for the visitors. ABC is out there with Doc. Then there's A-Train. Then it's T. And it's Wilson in at the small forward. Here's Azubuike. Shot clock at 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Jayhawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He's off on the foot. And the second free throw, good. And here's Jackson. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And it's the Jayhawks the other way. Wilson the pass to Azubuike. Over Williams. Azubuike, good.
Well, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jackson looking it over. Outside Williams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Dotson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Baseline jumper. Good on the shot.
Out there on an island, all by himself. A good job to stay cool.
Pass to T. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Shoots it. Dotson can't hit.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. He won't give me a chance to reach.
Misses from the corner. And the Jayhawks with possession. ABC passes to Wilson. Here's Dotson. The pass to Azubuike. Here's ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Vince Carter grabs the miss.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him. Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that.
Now here's Yuta. Back to Jackson. From deep. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. Kicks it out to Wilson. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Jackson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the layup is good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Here's Dotson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Kicks to Jackson. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. Knocked loose, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession for the Jayhawks. Bottoms comes in for ABC, and it's Goose in for Doc. He's covered by Azubuike. Shot clock at 6. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
And now the first timeout called here for the Jayhawks.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
.30 left here in the opening quarter. Here's T. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Inside. Passes it to Reese. To the inside. Outside Banks. 5 to shoot. A shot missing. And it's the Jayhawks the other way. Here's Garrett. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Azubuike kicks to Garrett. Bottoms the pass to Azubuike. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Azubuike's got his second basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Banks. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Defense, the Jayhawks. They trail by 1. Can't connect from short range. And the Jayhawks have possession. Here's Maverick. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The home team, they're up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Back to Banks. Puts it up from 7. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Jayhawks. The dish to Azubuike.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Jayhawks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Udo's checked in for Charles Oakley. And the Jayhawks also making a change. Wilson, he's checked in for T. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. Now Banks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Reese. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Udo. Fades away. Goes back up. It's blocked. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. They now take the lead. Bottoms got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Jayhawks. Now here's Banks. Right block shot. And he drops that one in. 5 points in the game.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Moss, the pass to Bottoms. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And here comes the break. To the wing right side. There's the pass to Reese. Outside Banks. Goes up on the high post. Wilson grabs the board. Pass to Moss. Here's Garrett. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on the lead pass.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
ABC's checked in for the Jayhawks. Doc comes in for Maverick. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. At the elbow, it's Udo. And he gets it to go. Udo's got his first basket.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's Dotson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's ABC. Back to Dotson. Pass to ABC. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Jackson gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jackson up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Williams. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. T's checked in for the Jayhawks. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's ABC. Pass to Azubuike. Here's Dotson. He's guarded by Udo. Dotson can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now here's Jackson. D right on him. Dishes it to Udo. 5 on the clock. Shoots. They get the rebound. Can't get it to fall.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Jayhawks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Banks. Free throw, no good. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Jackson up top, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dotson with the rebound. Here's Wilson. No good from outside. The shot misses, and it's the Jayhawks the other way. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Dotson the pass to ABC. The 11-footer misses off the right eye. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Udo. It's Jackson atop the key. The 19-foot shot. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Fires for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Incredible way to end the half. That doesn't only give them a bigger lead, it gives them more momentum heading into the locker room.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jayhawks out front, leading by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Checking out the Jayhawks, they hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, the offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, this is a close game. Every point matters. Right now, they're not getting to the line much. To win this kind of matchup, you got to be aggressive. You got to be, you just got to be aggressive. Let's just see if they can ramp up their intensity, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. Doc with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know, some guys just love the big stage, and so far tonight, he's been the difference.
Well, and it sort of came out of nowhere. I mean, he's not someone they depend on to carry them, but in a massive game, all of a sudden, he's the man.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Doc. T is out there with Wilson. And it's ABC. And it's Azubuike in at the bottom. And the pass to Ali. Udo inside. He's covered by Azubuike. That one doesn't drop.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
A 15-footer. Rebound by Williams.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
Left side, Jackson. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Down low. And the call on the shot sends in to the line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Jayhawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. No good on the free throw. That one misses. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Shoots from the baseline. Wilson grabs the board.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
This is it to T. Lays it up off the glass. T's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jayhawks. Jackson with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks to Williams. Off target from outside.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Here's Dotson. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
For the Jayhawks, Mavericks checked in for Wilson, and it's Goose in for Doc. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. T's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Garrett, the pass to ABC. T, he's guarded by Williams. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Outside Banks. He's covered by Azubuike. Unloads. It's rebounded by Garrett.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. Oh, shot.
2 points. That one goes. And now a 10-point Jayhawk lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Count that bucket. He's got 6.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the rim.
Timeout called the Jayhawks.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Bottoms. The 17-footer. Here's Azubuike, and that one is stuck right through.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Here's Banks after the basket by the Jayhawks. Pocket 6. Broke loose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. Garrett, the pass to Moss. There's Bottoms. Six on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. Bottoms got the lead up to 12 now for the Jayhawks. Bottoms gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Outside Banks. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
They get it back. It's good. Mavericks got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Banks. It's tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So both teams making some changes here. Clock at 6. Left side Jackson. Pulls up. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And so it's the visiting team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jayhawks leading by 14. We got Charles Oakley, Udo out there with Carter, and it's Banks and it's shooting guard. Here's Dotson, and the rejection by Udo. And now here's Banks, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Reese. It goes.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And there's the pass to Moss. To the paint. Wilson the pass to Bottoms. Here's Dotson. Guarded by Jackson. Dotson can't hit.
That's a great for D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Banks kicks to Jackson. Passes to Reese. Rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Moss. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
ABC's checked in for the Jayhawks. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside Banks. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And yes, it's good. And the Jayhawks lead by 17.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wilson against Banks. Pass to Ali. Outside Jackson. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different. But he can't get anything involved.
To the middle. foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. T's check in for Maverick. Jackson hits both of them.
Not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Outside Wilson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Azubuike. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Dotson. And the rejection by Udo. On the wing, Jackson hits it from three-point range. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it.
Out to the wing. Azubuike on the wing. He's guarded by Udo. Dotson the pass to Wilson. The Jayhawks need to get off a shot here. Misses from short range. ABC's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Ali. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Timeout called the Jayhawks. They're ahead by 10. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Doc.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The Western Conference crown is going to be theirs, and he's the #1 reason why. As clutch a performance you could ask in a game with everything on the line. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Jayhawks was saying to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Jackson. Now the pass to Ali. To the left side wing. Looking to get back on track here. Basket counts.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, but that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Maverick. Pass to Dotson. Kicks it out to Wilson. Passes it to Azubuike. Here's Dotson. Azubuike trying to break free, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. At the elbow, Williams. Up a 3. Wilson grabs the board. And the Jayhawks with possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. to the inside as Ibuki, and the rejection by Udo.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Maverick. And the series has been won.
You know they had to battle through a very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the NBA Finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.